Getting data into WIMS Premier can be done in a variety of ways, including automatic imports from other systems such as SCADA historians, lab CSV files or LIMS databases, the WIMS calc engine, or direct data entry. We have a variety of data entry tools, including monthly spreadsheets, custom data entry forms that can match your existing round sheet, operator log sheets, or lab bench sheets, and a mobile application for those who want to collect data on their phone or tablet. In this video, I'll be covering the thick client and web monthly spreadsheets. In subsequent videos, I'll cover custom data entry in the mobile app. So I've got WIMS pulled up here, and I've got a shortcut on my dashboard to a monthly data entry form. This is a review of some of my permit data. And what you'll notice here is I can look at the columns of data very easily. I'm going to go ahead and click on this data point. I've got a less than 2 for my Effluent BOD, it's telling me. And I can right-click and go to audit information, and I can see that a user entered the data. The full audit trail is here. They deleted that data, then they reinserted a less than 2. The software will accept data qualifiers for lab data, and that data was modified by changing its approval level to final approval. So that marks the data as approved and allows, and it sets that unauthorized users can no longer edit that data. So once that data is approved. Some of the other things that you can do right here is you'll notice it has a red dot. That means that there's a result comment associated with that data. So I can view that in many ways here. I'm just going to go to the toolbar and bring it up. And the operator, again, made a comment that they had raised the DO. They were getting higher BODs, so they raised the DO and actually had very good effect. Might have been an expensive move, spending on oxygen, but now I have the full story of that data. The other thing I can do is click on the little graph here. So I can click on any data point and I get a quick trend of that data. So for whatever date range I have, and I can even just click around and it'll update for any of the points I want to look at. That's quick trend. Close that out. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go down here and enter in a less than 2. That's my result for today. Hit enter, notice that it's blue. That indicates that that data is unapproved. I can also go over here and enter in a new pH of, let's say, 8.6. And what it tells me now is it's checked against the entry ranges that have been set up for that parameter, that variable. So it's outside my regulatory limit and outside my warning limits also. I'm going to go ahead and accept that data, and it's going to turn it red, indicating that that number is out of range or is a violation. It will also email me or send a text message through our notification system. You can also use monthly data entry. It's a great review tool. Like I said, I can come in here and just go back a month. I can click on any data point, kind of see what's happening, see these that are outside the warning limits or the entry range for this particular point. Now, all of this data goes into the central database and gets synced to both our cloud database and the on-prem database. So I'm going to go look at the cloud version of this. So I'm pulling up our WIMS Rio software, which is the same view. Again, I have that same data entry form pulled up, and now I've got that data here on a web form. Some users are going to like this simplified view, a lot easier to get to. I don't have to install a thick client, just go to the website. And in this case, again, I'm going to click here. I'm going to pull up details and kind of talk about the audit trail here. Same audit trail. In this case, you get a little more information because this was actually entered on an iPhone through the mobile app by me, Scott Dorner, and it actually tracks the latitude and longitude of where I was when I entered that data. I can click on that link and see exactly where that is on a map. Another thing that we want to talk about here is that you can have as many of these views or forms. You get to share them between users. In this case, I'm going to look at flows. So I'm going to search my sheets and I'm going to pull up flows, and I've got that same data again, that 3.12. So this isn't calculated and brought in. Every one of our forms just kind of points at the central database. And if I want to look at the data this way, I can. And again, if I go to details here, I'm going to get the same details about that data. There are a lot of other features that you can use in monthly data entry and in the spreadsheet view to review data, but that's the basics. I can come in here, type in my data, review it, see the audit trail, graph the data at any time. Thank you.